Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week, although my schedule doesn't always allow it. That's because I'm busy working with clients, and you could be one. Life Lessons is our mission today. Number 199 in the series. These are just things that life may be trying to teach you, and ultimately, um, there are uh, you know benefits to finding the way to do things. And so, when you begin to kind of look at life as a series of lessons, sometimes you can learn what life is teaching you about how to move forward. So, I encourage you to continue to look at life as a series of lessons. And if you're looking for ways to look at your lessons differently, I would encourage you to reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we continue to kind of get things in a positive direction. First thing is finding your way. Look, there's always a way to solve whatever problem's in front of you. You may not see it, you may not know it, but there's always solutions to every problem. And when you begin to understand that problems are just challenges that don't have solutions yet, but it doesn't mean that there isn't a solution to the challenge, to the problem, life becomes easier. Now, you may not like the solution. Sometimes it means moving across the country like I'm having to plan to do. Other times it means leaving a relationship or family dynamic that's toxic behind. Still, other times it means starting over at 0 point like I did, almost 3 years ago now. But again, it's not even that, or 2.5 years ago. It's not even that necessarily these things have to be good or bad. Life is a series of adventures. There are a series of choose your own um, adventure kind of mindset. And so there is no guaranteed one way that's going to work for everybody, which means you have to think differently and work smart. Thinking differently means looking at what other people are doing and seeing what's working, what's not working, but then looking at what other people are not doing. There's more value in what other people are not doing because that's where expansion happens. When we begin to understand that expansion happens through doing the things that other people won't do, can't do, shouldn't do, haven't done, then we begin to work smarter, we begin to work harder, we begin to have challenges as it relates to making decisions ultimately in a good way that can lead us forward. When we understand that being led forward into new beliefs, new ideas, new concepts is a form of freedom, we'll also then begin to understand the value of being truly mentally and emotionally free. And then working smarter means kind of chunking the ideas, chunking the concepts, chunking the things that matter to you so that you're doing things in a way that allows you to move forward, allows you to get to a healthy place, allows you to be healthier, and knowing how to connect with being healthier in a meaningful, masterful, and long term way. We don't always have the answers we want. We don't always know what's coming next, but what we can know for sure is that when you understand your why of doing any one thing, when you have a decent relationship with your why, you will then begin to understand how to move forward, how to make stronger decisions, how to know your own best version of yourself, and begin to ultimately get to a better, smarter, healthier place, and ultimately begin to connect things out and make a stronger decision for your future, for yourself, for what matters, and the way in which you begin to understand value in a longer form, master way. And so ultimately, that begins to be valuable. Ultimately, that begins to be more meaningful, and we begin to understand the value in how to ultimately make decisions for ourselves that are going to lead us to a level of breakthrough, a level of intelligence, a level of integrity to the actions we take, and making decisions that are going to also help us to be more committed, connected, and have more comfort with the decisions we are making. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.